Luke, is there a little more juice in the locker room and in the building coming off of Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we just needed that win just to see something go the right way. I don't think we ever questioned what we have on this team and what we can accomplish on this team. We've been talking about it all year, how close we are, and we've also mentioned in some of these interviews how sick of talking about how close we were. So being able to see a win on the road, being able to celebrate going back, those plane rides are always a lot more fun whenever you get a win. So I think it was big for our team, especially some of our younger players who are struggling with disappointment. Some of us old guys have been able to learn and grow through some of those valleys already before, but some of these young guys, this is their first time. I mean, some of these guys have never lost a high school game in their life, middle school game in their life, but being able to deal with that disappointment and also grow from it and not just stay the same, I mean, that's ultimately what led to that win Saturday, and I'm just happy for our guys.
Was there a lot that you guys did different in the run game Saturday, or was it more just a matter of execution?
I think it's just a matter of execution and just want to. Not questioning our effort or anything in other games. There was a different kind of physicality there. There was a pride that whenever we started running the football and seeing some of those things happen, some of those successful plays, we kind of were like, oh, we can just run the ball all day. So, it's day one install kind of stuff, which was good, and just things that we try to hold our hat on. So I think it was great that our offensive line went out there and played as physical and as passionate as they did. Tight ends, I feel like we did too, and then obviously having running backs that can make a lot of things easier on you definitely helps.
How much more juice does it kind of give you guys as blockers when you see Jarquez break off for 40, 50 yards?
We were talking about it earlier. I was talking about it with Jeremiah Wright and Braden Joyner, just like how much joy we have from just seeing a crease and seeing one of those guys. Because Jeremiah said something like, "Yeah, offensive line, we don't get in the end zone and don't have certain plays drawn up for you." I said, "But it makes it all the more better when you pancake somebody and see your running back do it." So we were just talking about how much joy you really get from that, and especially whenever you love and care for the people and those guys that are running the ball like Jarquez, Damari, Jeremiah. They're such good guys that you really root for them and hope you can do your job for them.
Luke, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but just the value of those young guys just finding a way to win for the first time. Something Coach Freeze talked about right after the game, but just in your experience, I mean, just how valuable is it to get that first experience at this level, like under your belt?
Yeah, I think it's valuable, but also learning how to deal with loss is also valuable. So I think that whole process from a loss leading into prepping for ultimately a win, that's something that, I mean, in this conference, you can celebrate it for 20, 30 minutes, and then you're already on to the next one. So I think them being able to see that, being able to feel that emotion, that passion, that happiness in that locker room is something that is huge, because now they're going to be hungrier for it again and again and again, because I mean, we needed that SEC win really bad, and I've been a part of some good SEC wins, been a part of some bad SEC losses, and being able to deal with both of those maturely, those are the teams that are steady going on to the back half of the season.
What did you think was the turning point in that game for y'all? Something that may have happened that hasn't happened all year.
Well, first thing, I mean, we were definitely feeding off of our defense. They were resilient all game. So turnovers, our defense got 2 of them. That's huge. So big sacks, big plays by the defense was great. Also on offense, like I kind of mentioned it earlier, you have a couple big passing game plays, but also we had a ton of explosive runs. It's a lot easier to pound people and to continually run the ball and do your base stuff and get 6 yards, 7 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards if you have a 30-yard one or a 20-yard one and you see those backs getting out and moving the ball. So I think it was just moving the ball at the pace that we were doing it, and honestly, like, we were moving it fairly easily. So I think that kind of gave us confidence, like, okay, let's just put it in the end zone and we got this game. So that mixed with the defense, that's kind of what turned the game around for us.
Luke, I just wanted to ask you how Brandon Fraser's doing, trying to come back from his injury.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's off the boot, so he's He's walking around. I've been in there. I'm in treatment every day, so I see him in there all the time. He's a hard worker, and I know he's eager to get back, but I think he's doing it the right way. He's doing his treatment the right way, his rehab, and in the weight room all the time. So he seems to be doing good spirits as well. So I think he's going to be just fine.
And you Freeze compared Vanderbilt to Navy, I guess, in the way they control the ball on offense. I know that's not your side of the ball, but what kind of pressure does it put on y'all's offense to not allow them to do that?
Yeah, so whether we get 40 plays or whether we get 70 plays, 80 plays, it doesn't matter. It actually emphasizes that we've got to get the ball in the end zone. So we got to make those plays count. If they try to limit us on our plays, let's make those plays explosive. Let's make those plays count and really hone into our execution, because if you have 40 plays and 10 of them are mess ups, you're not going to win a football game. So we need to just make sure that we're there providing a spark for our defense, for our special teams. Special teams needs to provide a spark too. That's another thing we talked about. I mean, we can't win this game on offense alone. They can't win it on defense alone. So we're going to need the special teams in all three phases to make some explosive plays, because they do a very, very good job of controlling the ball, and they're very well coached.
Kendrick said he just woke up from a nap. How's your sleep pattern going?
My sleep's pretty good, honestly. I got a good wife, so she's the one that wakes up with the baby most of the time. I say most of the time, all the time, full transparency. But no, she's great. Baby boy's doing good, and yeah, I'm getting enough sleep, so I'm good. No naps for me today.